Hello and welcome. I am Scarpalock, and this is City of Heroes on the Rebirth server. We are with our level 26 brute Quintessence lass, who has 473,000 experience earned, 80,000 to go to get to level 27 on our next set of single origin and maybe some invention origin enhancements. And we're on a story arc for Miriam Blechel, the Scroll of Tialeku. And she says, Azoria just alerted me to a massive buildup of power in Talos Island. It's got to be the Banished Pantheon. I know you got the Scroll of Tialeku back, but what if the Pantheon had it long enough to translate it? With that info, they may be able to perform the calling ritual to trap the goddess Tialeku. If that happens, the gods of the Banished Pantheon will gain astronomical power. You've got to stop the ceremony. I'm actually going to head to Miriam, though, because I want to buy some of the right inspirations. Again, with Storm Shamans, we need a lot of yellows. So we'll just come over here to Miriam and ask her to sell us some yellow pills. And we're set. And now we just head to stop the Pantheon from summoning and binding Tialeku the goddess. What a cool story arc. I'm greatly enjoying it. I like it so much I've been playing it more than one episode a day because I like it so much. And that's fine, except it also means that, unfortunately, it's going to be over soon. And then it's done. And I'm going to miss the opportunity to keep playing it because it's just super fun. I love this story arc. Best story arc in the entire game, in my opinion. It's got a lot of parts. It's got an interesting story. It starts out kind of low-key and then turns into this, like, save the universe. And also, I like that it's sort of a nice sequel to the Wheel of Destruction, so if you play them back-to-back, which I think I was lucky enough to do by accident in the original launch of the game. If you play them back-to-back, you can get a really neat storyline. Maybe it wasn't back-to-back, but it was pretty close, one after another. And that is death, so we do not need to summon, to use the yellow pills, because he just summons. Wow, missed a lot of those guys. Still got buffed though, a little bit. And of course the AoEs help a lot. So we have to change 9 portals and change the altar. So what we're trying to do is modify this so that whatever they're trying to do doesn't work. The warriors are in here too, and I bet the circle is going to be in here, so they may be some trouble as well. Why is this minion all by himself? So that was the altar, I guess, because we altered the altar. And now, oh, that's why he's by himself, because there's a boss. We're going to try to do this without using accuracies if we can, because we're going to need them later on against Storm Shamans and the like. But he is pounding me, even with the debuff that I'm laying on him. But we got him. Able to do the whole boss with only a single inspiration, which is not bad. And now we're going to change these portals so that they cannot get Tialeku. And there is a mask boss. Cool. Alright, let's head in. We're probably going to need some luck and an accuracy for this one. Much as I don't want to use it, I think we're going to need it. And we'll need the buff. You can see our damage jumps way up when we run that buff. For a little while, we get more damage. And that will help us. This is the Guardian Spirit of Pain. Let's try to keep it taunted. just so it doesn't go anywhere. Nope, it's still running away. We're gonna wait because he's trying to pull us, and that'll just make me fight somebody else, so we'll just wait for him. This is an office building. It's a destroyed office building, but it is an office building, and it will therefore potentially be up to 5 floors. He's going to come back around this side. I'm ready for him. As soon as he comes through, he's going to get hit. Come on. There we go. So Avalanche Shaman over there. Let's go after him first. Do as much debuffing as we can. Now watch the damage. We have 63%. Jumps up to 133, so that's a really nice buff. Caught on the chair there, I didn't see it. Okay. Are we on +1 here? We should be, yeah. Did one of them just wander away? It looked like it. Like, he didn't flee, he just wandered off, right? Or maybe I missed, maybe I'm wrong. Alright, well, let's go ahead and close this portal. We have 7 more to go after this. Okay, these are just husks. Definitely need to get some more accuracy on many of our powers. Also, our accuracy enhancers on our existing powers are starting to turn yellow and no longer be as effective as they were. There is another Avalanche Shaman. Let's soul drain these guys. Look at that, I'm doing 200% damage now. That is awesome. So that is a super useful buff to do, especially if you're going up against, say, a lieutenant. I do wish it had a little bit better of a recharge time on it, but we will get some recharge bonuses on it as soon as we can. Like enhancers, right? Recharge bonusing enhancers, whatever you want to call it. Plus recharge. Right. Which sometimes they call attack rate, which is kind of weird. Right? So sometimes they call it increased attack rate, and sometimes they call it reduced recharge time. It's like, make up your mind what you're going to call this thing. Look at that. Did I just get all of them in that? That is awesome. I don't manage to pull that off very often. One thing I like, by the way, is Siphon Life. You can get more than they have. So, like, if the guy's got 10 hit points left, I can still get 100 hit points healed. It doesn't only take what he's got left. So, even when he's got a sliver, you can do it to him, and it'll still restore the full amount of health to you. Which is not how it works in some games. You know, in some games, if somebody only has 10 hit points left, and you do a drain, even though you might roll that you drained 30 hit points, it'll say, nope, you only got the 10 because that's all he had left. You can't get more than they have left. Then you want to try to do it early. But with this, it doesn't really matter. And you can get the full heal no matter whether they have 1 hit point or 1,000. So we're 7 portals to go. What we got over there? There's another boss. Look at that, I got all 3 of them. I'm happy about that. I always love that. Well, at least they're giving us some bosses here, which they have not done yet in the BP missions before this. So I'm glad. I don't know if this is the final mission. It might be. Sometimes they do a little bit of a bait and switch, where you think it's the last mission, and then it turns out that there's a lot more to it. Now, why am I not going straight for that boss? Because there are all these other guys in here, and I don't want to have them all aggro into the boss. Because as you saw, those bosses fly all over the place. So I just don't want to aggro everything else, so that boss will be the last thing we fight. And I'm going to hold Soul Drain until right before we go after the boss, and then try to do it so that we can do max damage to the boss. Look at that, I got all 3 of them again. That's awesome. We can turn this portal off. And now we're going to taunt these guys and bring them up. Again, just so the boss doesn't get involved. Right, the idea is divide and conquer. Don't give them any reason to get involved in another spawns fight. Come on. There we go. That's the boss. Okay, so we gotta watch out for him. There's another boss. Okay, so there are 2 bosses here. And a storm shaman. So we have to watch out. And that's the elevator. Okay, so we can pull these guys over here. Come to me. Yep, he's going to set up his storm. That's okay. We do have multiple yellows. Can't really run from this guy because it'll get us into one of the bosses. So we're just going to have to stand here and take it. No problem. There we go. We don't need to break free. So now we have a boss there, we have a storm shaman over there, we have a boss here. Let's taunt these guys and bring them over. And more accuracy. 4 of 5 missed. 4 of 6. 5 of 7. 5 of 8. Right, so it's more than half miss when they turn that hurricane on. We still have 5 portals to take care of. So we have these bosses left. Alright, so I'm going to come in here. We're going to do Soul Drain right away while we still have the accuracy buff. Try to hit them both. Do additional damage. I don't know if I can fear him in place. We'll try. Miss. These masks are creepy. I like them. Just great. What do we at minus here? Minus 16 to hit. I mean, that really shouldn't be enough to make me whiff that much. And look at that. He's obviously got some sort of insane defense. Got him. Wow. Let's nail these guys. Let's go boss first and try to debuff. And we're going to need some plus accuracy, so let's take that. Oh, I didn't mean to hit Soul Drain. I meant to hit Siphon Life. But we're fine. We're doing almost 200% damage, which is great. There we go. Much easier with an accuracy inspiration running. What is this? Tomahawk. Just taking my defense away. And we got him. So that's 2 guys down. And that's a dead end. And that's the way we came. Let's go this way. You gotta watch around the corners because there are often guys. And I hear a glow and somebody's talking. Oh wow. Spellbreaker Hanzuth. Excellent. Let's go kick his butt. Oh great. Spectral Demon. We're gonna need multiple accuracies here. Have to get this demon first, because otherwise he'll just debuff me like crazy and I won't be able to hit the boss. And now we take the boss. +2 boss. It's pretty rough. Excellent. Good luck hitting me, boy. No chance. Now I'm gonna buff my damage. And you're going to be pounded. And that is him. Excellent. 4 to go. My guess is there'll be 1 more floor. Oh, another boss, +2. These guys are hard to hit, so this is going to be rough. I'm going to ignore the chamber, and I'm just going to get this boss. Minus 15 to him. Minus 20. Minus 25. So I've got him debuffed as much as possible. He's slowing me. That's what Psionic does, is it slows you, right? It keeps moving, so I can't show you a minus recharge. You can see the minus 33%. That's what that's from. This is a rough mission with all these bosses. And they're so hard to hit. I might actually have to get out of this mission and go get more inspirations. It's from the +2. Right? If they were +1s, it wouldn't be this hard. But the +2 just so much reduces how much damage they take and increases how much chance they have to hit. That, yeah, you kind of have no choice. It's pretty rough. But we got it. And now we'll take out that portal. 3 to go. Those will be on the next floor. Well, let's try it, guys. We'll try it with this tray. I don't know how much success we're going to have without some accuracies. Against the +1s, against the guys other than the floating mass, we might be okay. Storm Shamans we can just run away from, but if we've got Nervas, and if we've got those mask bosses who have like really high defense, we're not going to be able to hit without accuracy inspirations. Maybe we'll get a few, we'll see. 3 more of these glowies to go, and I hear at least 1. Death Shaman's no problem. So maybe we can collect some inspirations from these guys. In a way, it's good that he's summoning, because that'll give us a chance to maybe get a couple more inspirations. Because there'll be more guys to drop something. Not this time, though. Let's see if one of these guys maybe drops one. Nope. Two to go. This has been one heck of a mission. I like the challenge. It's been good. And I hear another glowy. Is there one up here? No. Oh, yes. There it is. My favorite bad guys. I love fighting these guys. He's going to be rough with only 1 luck. But let's go get him. I mean, I think, look at how cool these guys are. Let's zoom in. Look how cool he is. Ugh, zooming in didn't work. Look at this. I mean, is he awesome or what? This thing is so friggin' cool. I love it. Let's move over this way so we can catch the other guy in our AoE when we do it. I don't know if we got him or not because he's busy walking around. There we go. Yeah, I still didn't get him. This guy is way easier than the masks. But he's really cool, though. Man, just look how awesome that thing is. I'll never forget the first time I saw it. I was like, what is that thing? And my friends were like, oh man, that's so cool. And we just like stopped and watched it for a sec because it was sort of walking around. And then, of course, we went in and beat the crap out of it because it's City of Heroes, and that's what you do, is beat the crap out of villains. I was about to say there's almost never anything in this room, but sure enough. 1 portal left. Is it going to be on this floor or on a different floor? Take your bets now. Death Shaman, no problem. And we've got a couple accuracies, so that's good. Yeah, I think once I've got that thing on a minute recharge, I'm going to be liking it. It's really good at enhancing the damage of our other powers, which I like. Yeah, we're getting close to 200% damage when we use that. There we are, 199. Just for a sec, and then it faded. Okay, what did I miss? I missed something on one of the other floors. Because there's nothing here, I don't hear any glowies here. No glowies in here. Alright, let's go down to one of the lower levels. I missed something. I'm trying to listen, but I don't hear anything. I hope this isn't a bugged mission for the best story arc in the game. Alright, let's go down to the next level. Maybe it's down here, or maybe I missed it down here. Yep! I missed one guy, and I missed one of the portals. There it is. Now we've completed the mission. Let's go kill this, defeat these banished Pantheon here. Yeah, this is the guy that ran away. And we got reward merits, so that is it. We have saved the goddess Tieleku from the banished Pantheon. That was cool. Nice. That was a really nice, challenging mission. I like that. We had to use our whole tray to survive the mission, not against any one enemy, but still, I like that we had to do that. And she says, "You did it! The banished Pantheon's trap is broken. People may not know it, but the city owes you big today. Maybe even the world. If the Pantheon had managed to trap the goddess Tieleku, who knows what kind of powers they might have gained. I wonder if Tieleku got the message you sent her. Maybe, if she still exists, she'll return one day to join the fight against the Pantheon she banished to the spirit world all those eons ago. Anyway, the Coldwell heirs seem to have made up. Coldwell's old library will be donated. Excuse me, had a little yawn there. To the Midnight Squad, and they've given Duncan permission to research his father's old books to his heart's content. Dr. Chung wanted me to thank you for recovering his books from the Circle of Thorns. He says they're giving him a lot of insight into the beliefs of the Tsu. You really came through on this, Quintessence Lass. You were incredible. Maybe we should call ourselves that, the Incredible Quintessence Lass. All right. Where are we here? We're heading back to the train station area right there. All right, folks, I think that was pretty awesome. Let's see, what do we got for enhancements? Got a level 26 accuracy. Okay, well, we can can put that in Soul Drain for now until next level. And let's see, what are we doing on time? Oh, we're at 30 minutes. Okay, so I guess this is a perfect place to stop. We finished the Scroll of Tieleku. I will start working some contacts and see if I can get us into another story arc. And I'll bring you back when that happens. It may or may not be before level 27, depending on how quickly I can get into an arc. But until next time, I am Scrapperlock, and this has been City of Heroes on the Rebirth server.